Been here, been had money. I'm sad game black, push a bin 500. And nothing bought me stunting. Big money pockets, Louis Vuitton watch, but rubber bands in my pocket. I only blow it good, and bitch I'm from the hood. North side reppin', so nigga what's good? A lot of wish they could keep them divas in my camp. 12 round with me, ho, you looking at the champ. We shake the club down, and soon we hit the flow. And when we on the
Welcome back, family. This is our first episode in a minute, so we back now. Remember, I got Cyber Central. That's the hub for everything, and I got Blak the director, Blak Lounge Factories and Major. But tonight's show is gonna be awesome. Okay, tonight's show is gonna be about these fucking energy vamp. I'm sorry. Tonight's show is gonna be about these energy vampires out here. Some of y'all might have had energy vampires in your life. Some of y'all might not even know what an energy vampire is, you know? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over what an energy vampire is and what to watch out for, okay? Have you ever felt like your partner is draining the life out of you? No matter how much you give is never enough. You know, so today's episode, we're going to dive in what it means to deal with an energy vampire. Someone who leaves you emotionally exhausted and how to protect your peace while navigating this tricky dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So, what you're gonna learn from this episode, I'm gonna give you a lot of information. I'm gonna help you recognize the sign when you're dealing with that damn energy vampire. You're gonna get you some crosses, some garlic, and some more stuff, and get you well prepared. Okay, we're gonna have some steps set for boundaries and how to protect your emotional well-being. Ladies, fellas, all y'all need to protect your well-beings at all time. Okay, and we're gonna practice strategies to maintain control. 'Cause at the end of the day, it's all about control. And just like a vampire, you have to invite them in, okay? And just like an energy vampire, you have to invite them in. You have to let them into your life. They can't just barge in. You have to allow it. So some of this is your fault, just to be 100 with you. But don't worry about that. That's in the past. And that's old you is not new you, okay? We're gonna focus on the you, and we're gonna focus on how to get these damn energy vampire out of here, okay? All right, so let's start off with this. All right. So how do you recognize signs that you're dealing with an energy vampire? Okay. One, you feel emotionally exhausted after every interaction. No matter what it is, you ask about going to the store, you feel exhausted. They just pull so much from you. They know how to press your buttons, you know, they know how to get you going and you feel hyped up, you know, but that's all a part of how they get the energy from you. Okay. So after every time you deal with this person, you feel exhausted, okay? They manipulate you also through guilt, blame, drama. Everything's your fault. I don't care if it's their fault, it's still your fault. That's all a form of manipulation, okay? So these emotional vampires, they drain you, then they manipulate you and have you feeling like it's your fault the whole time. And then also they show lack of support or constantly invalidate your feeling. What you're feeling don't matter. Don't care about your feelings. You think an energy vampire care about your feelings? Come on, people. Come on. I need a sound effect right now. If you think an energy vampire or that girl that's hot or that dude that's playing you, you think they care about how you feel about something? Have a drink of that. Hell no. They don't care about how you feel. So your feelings are not important. Okay. You get lack of support. No one cares how you feel. They manipulate the hell out of you through guilt. Everything's your fault, okay? So what are some things you want to do to protect yourself, okay? And you definitely got to be able to accept boundaries, okay? Like certain things we're not going to talk about. Some of your actions I'm not going to deal with. You know, if you want to do it, you know, you can definitely do it. I can't control a person, but they don't mean have to deal with you. And you got to set those boundaries, and you have to be stern and firm with your boundaries. You know, like you got to know what you're going for when you're dealing with somebody, because if you don't know what you're going for, you're gonna fall for anything. So sometimes you gotta tell somebody no, and it's okay. It's okay you tell them no. They can kick rocks, you know, for all you care, but just move on. Don't deal with them. Energy vampires is for the birds. So always, when you're dealing with energy vampire, okay, besides setting the boundaries and knowing how to set boundaries, and fellas, if you need help setting boundaries, let me give you an example on what setting boundaries look like. Okay, say you're dealing with this girl, and she might start dancing with another dude or flirting with another dude right in front of you, and y'all just not going out for the first time. You like, and women do it. They do it. They'll flirt right in front of you, but it's a test. Everything's a test. They testing you to see what you're gonna do. Okay. Now, if you're emotional, you can get upset. You can get angry. You're gonna blow up. That's what she wants you to do. She wants you to get emotional. The goal is not to get emotional. Understand that you're being tested, and just know the ball is in your court. How you gonna operate? Okay. So I would tell my fellas, you know, girl test you like that, she want to disrespect you like that, you be calm, you be cool, you always stay in your square. Okay, you stay in your square. You have to think about yourself as an immovable object. You're that mountain, and you don't move for nothing. No matter what she do, you don't move. So when you see her dancing with this guy that you don't know, she probably know, you don't know. It's probably somebody she smashed already, but she telling you she don't know him, but she backing it up on him hard. So what you got to do, let her get that out, or you move around, But tell her, hey, what you did, it's not cool. I don't work that way. If that's how you move, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna holler at you. And you dissing yourself from her. You don't have to deal with her, man. Now, if you want to keep dealing with her, you set that boundaries. Like, all you do is tell her one time, hey, I don't work like that. What you did was disrespectful. I'm not going to talk about it, but I don't want us ever to have this conversation again. And I'm not going to have this conversation with you no more going forward. This is going to be the first and last time I talk to you about that. And that's that. Ain't no debate about it. You told her what it is. You set that boundaries, and this how it's gonna work going forward. And she cool with it. She cool with it. She not. She not. Now, if you feel like you can accept that, then cut ties, and don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad that you got rid of a disrespectful woman, because you didn't lose them. But I don't care how fine she is. She disrespectful. You don't need that in your circle. It's almost 9 billion people in this world, and you worry about one person. You're more valuable than that, and you got to think about yourself like that. Okay. All right. So, fellas, that's how you put boundaries on a woman when it comes to being disrespectful towards you. And remember, what you don't want to do, you don't want to keep bringing up the fact. Okay, if you set a boundary somewhere, you don't want to keep bringing up that you got a boundary set there. Every time you bring up the fact that you have a boundary set there, you're gonna lose power. You're gonna lose respect. So you don't want to keep bringing up the fact that you set boundaries somewhere. Okay, keep that shit to yourself. You don't want to keep talking about it. Keep going over it. If she not respecting the boundary, you need to boot her. Put the boot to her. You know what I'm saying? Not hit her. Please don't hit her. Never put your hands on a woman. Okay. I'm gonna say that first. Any man that put his hand on a woman is not a man. You should never use your force to move a woman. For what? If she don't want to follow you, move around, get somebody to do. You want to do that naturally. Because any woman that being feminine should want to do that naturally. So if she not being that woman you need or the woman you want, it's okay to break up with her. Don't think breaking up is the end just because she feel butthurt about it. Because trust me, when it's time to cut you loose, she ain't gonna have no feelings out there at all. She'll be doing the hotel talking to you on the phone tomorrow. I don't know why he's so crazy. And the other dude taking the panties down while you talk to her on the phone. So don't be afraid to lead on women, man. Women can be scandalous sometimes. All right. So what I was saying is that you got to maintain your emotional control at all times. Stay calm. Avoid becoming enraged with this drama. Sometimes take a pause, sit back, and just think about what you want to do. You want to think before you react. You want to think before you say something. You want to be, as a man, you got to think before you do anything. Okay, you can't act emotional. Women, they reactive. Men, you got to be proactive. Okay, so think before you talk. Think before you speak. Think before you do something. You're dealing with emotional. You're dealing with this energy vampire. Okay, so you got to think before every move. All right. All right, cool. Next is practice self-care. Okay. Connect with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Go out, get some hobbies, get some goals about yourself. What you doing? What you been working on? Don't make this woman your world. That's how you got in this trouble in the first place. You made her your world, and now she turned out to be an emotional vampire, sucking everything from you. You don't know what to do. Everything is your fault, and you have no release. And you feel like you ain't got nobody to talk to. And fellas, just so you feel like you ain't got nobody to talk to, I do counseling session. Hit me up. Link in the bio. Let's get a session. I help you through your issues. I have many testimonies that help people. through some divorces, girlfriends, it don't matter. Okay, so you need help. I'm here for you. Let me know. I got a book I wrote, Marriage and Rebirth. I put it out. I had to take it back up because it wasn't, I had to put some more knowledge in it. You know what I'm saying? So I finna re-release that. That's a great book. It's called Marriage and Rebirth. Guess what? It helps in every kind of situationship. All right. So next, you also want to practice communication effectively. So when you're dealing with a energy vampire, okay, sometimes you gotta call it like you see it, man. Be honest with her. Be tactful. Know how their behavior affect you. Know how their behavior affect you. Example, just tell them, hey man, the way you said that, I ain't like that. Or I don't like the way I felt when you said that. And guess what? Most energy vampires are narcissists. They're gonna be like, you being emotional, you acting like a woman. They're gonna attack your manhood the time you say something to say you feel a certain way about something, they're gonna attack your manhood, and that's okay. Because guess what? There's more ammunition you need to get the hell away from them. Okay. So don't worry about that. But you gotta be able to voice how you feel at all time. Okay. Next, you want to limit your exposure and protect your energy. I be telling people all the time, man, you got to protect your energy. Your energy, all you got, and you got to limit your exposure. Stop hanging around with them. Stop going over their house. When they call you, stop answering the phone. You ain't got to block them. Don't ever block a woman. Let her call, let her call, let her call, let her call. Just don't answer. Okay? But limit your exposure. You don't have to keep running after her like you a puppy, okay? You a grown man and you should know how to handle yourself. You shouldn't have to be up under her and we stay in the same house for what? What about she want to fart? She want to burp and you all up in the ass. I gotta stop cussing. What about she want to fart, burp, and you all up under her? Get a woman some breathing room. And I mean it. Separation is peace. Attachment is a headache. When someone all up on you, it becomes a headache. Move around. Where them hobbies at? You know, go walk around the block, go walk the dog, go play your PlayStation. Do everything you need to do. Just stay away from under her all the time. She gonna complain because she a narcissist. All women complain. Oh, you're not spending enough time. So don't you say so. Just know I'm telling you so. But they gonna complain. And it's okay for them to, it's okay for them to complain. Just know that just because they're complaining about it don't mean you have to fix it. Keep thinking about you, okay? There's nothing wrong with being selfish and putting you first. Don't ever think you got to always put yourself second and put a woman first. That's never going to work out in your favor, period. Okay? Next, you want to evaluate your relationship as a whole. Think about, do this relationship even make sense for you? What are you getting out of it? Besides the same cat you got for the last 2-3 years, what extra are you getting? The same cat, same head. What else are you doing? What are you getting from this relationship? What make you want to suffer like this, go through this, to put up with it? I know what she getting. She getting you, and she getting everything that come with you. But what are you getting in return? And it better be more than sexual. She better be doing something, breaking you off some money or something. Because if you ain't getting nothing and she getting everything, what's the point? So sometimes we got to step back and reevaluate our relationship and see if it's benefiting us to be in a relationship. It's nothing wrong to say a relationship need to benefit you. Women do it all the time. You ain't paying my bills, I can't be with her. I can't listen to a man ain't paying my bills. And they'll do it with no remorse. So I'm telling you, fellas, you got to know why you're in a relationship. Ask them that. Why are we together? Ask them. Next time you and your girl get into, say, why are we even together? And see what she say. And she break up with you, so what? You ain't lost now. Stop being scared. Stop being scared of being broke up with. Stop being scared of being alone. Why are you so scared of being? Are you a child? You can't be. Hey, guess what? You came in this world alone. You're gonna leave alone. I guarantee you that. You're gonna die alone. When you die, you're gonna be dead by yourself. I don't care if you die around a whole bunch of people. You're still gonna be by yourself when you die. You gotta go through that portal by yourself, just like you came here by yourself. Okay. So next, sometimes y'all need to seek support. Like I told you, hey, I'm here for you. You need me? Hit me up. Let's do a consultation. But nothing wrong with seeking counseling. Stop thinking counseling means you crazy. Okay. People go to counseling so they won't become crazy. All right, and counseling sometimes you get a lot of tips, but you gotta have the right counselor. You got to, because some counselors you go to counsel with a woman you want to, and the counselor on her side and make you feel like you the outlier, you the issue, and because counseling they human too. She bleed once a month too, just like her. I'm trying to be careful. Just because it's a counselor, don't mean they legit. Okay, try to find a neutral counselor, but nothing's wrong with seeking out emotional support, man. And nothing wrong with going to counseling, getting the help you need to be better. Okay, so never be afraid of that. Next, sometimes now this gonna this gonna mess with a lot of y'all. Okay, sometimes y'all gotta plan y'all escape, man. Come on, man. You gotta plan your escape. You can't. Hey, it's like breaking out of prison. No, you can't just leave out the front gate. Sometimes you gotta set a trap to leave. And if you're dealing with a relationship with a female that's crazy, or ladies, if you're dealing with a man that's crazy, you can't just leave him. No, 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 no. Breakup is a two-way street. You gotta be willing to leave, and they gotta be willing to let you go. So sometimes you gotta plan your breakup, especially when you're dealing with somebody that's an energy vampire. You can't just leave them like that. Sometimes you gotta wean people off. They need to find somebody different, and you need to be cool with that. And sometimes you might need to find somebody different. I tell any man, if you plan on breaking up with a woman, let her know, hey, it's not working for me. I want to see other people and start dating around. What's she gonna do? Break up with you? You want to break up anyway? And fellas, if a girl come to you and tell you, if your woman come to you and say she want to see other people, somebody already smashing her. Yeah, she already getting smashed. She as she come to you and tell you that she want to see other people, she actually like you a little bit. But she already getting smashed. She already got her next person in line. The pinch hitter already there. But you got to be okay with that. Don't be so stuck in a relationship. These relationship, marriage lasts a lifetime. Marriage lasts a lifetime. Don't be so caught up with one person that you've been with 2 or 3 years that you lose sight of that. So if they want to go by, hey, guess what you tell them when they want to go? Hey, I hope you find somebody that that treats you right. I wish you the best. Yeah, I wish them the best. Don't hope. Hey, you don't want to keep nothing that don't want to be kept. Period. Okay. So, like I said, plan your escape. Sometimes you gotta become what she don't like. Pay her too much attention. Spend a lot of time with her. Make her ask you, you ain't got nothing to do. No, I just want to be under you. Whole time you can't stand her ass. You got to play these games with crazy people. And sometimes you gotta get a restraining order. Remember that, okay? Sometimes you need a restraining. You gotta get the law involved. I don't condone calling the police on a woman unless your life is in danger, because they'll hit you and say cry wolf all the time. So be careful, fellas. Get you a camera, record your phone. When you break up with a woman, make sure you recording it, because they'll beat themselves and tell the police you hit them. So hey, be careful, be safe at all times. They tell you in the boxing ring, hey, protect yourself at all times when you're dealing with a woman that's mad. Okay, a woman that's scoring is crazy. So just be careful, and ladies, be careful too. Dealing with a man, it can be dangerous. Emotion, nothing is worse than an emotional man. Because as a man, we're so powerful. We can do so much. So if you get a man that's emotional, out of control, that's dangerous. It's very dangerous. All right. And then the next thing you want to do is rebuild your energy afterwards. You got to rebuild what you lost. You gotta feel back up. Like people that do crystal work, what you got to do with them crystals? You got to set them out in the sun, let them recharge, right? So when you use a crystal all the time to heal and to move energy, you got to recharge that crystal. Well, guess what? Your body is a huge crystal, and you need to recharge all your. So you made a carbon. I don't know, y'all know this 666. The number of the beast, that's the number of carbon. That's the number of man. The number of carbon 666. That's something different. If you know, you know. But check this out. You're a crystal, okay? You got to recharge, get in the sun, heal, exercise, meditate. Surround yourself by positive people. Okay. Don't be around nobody negative. Sometimes your best friend can be negative. Stay away from your best friend. He ain't good for you. He might make you laugh, but he's so negative. He gonna drain you at the end of the day. Okay. So you have to recharge your energy after being with an energy vampire. Okay. It's very important. All right. That's it, folks. That's my steps for dealing with an energy vampire. And just remember, it's not selfish to prioritize your emotional health. Okay. It's not. It's just not. It's not selfish. Okay, and you want to deal with an emotional vampire. You know, you want to deal with them the right way because dealing with them can be overwhelming. Okay, so you got to do the right strategy. You got to, if you can regain control of your life and a peace of mind, it goes a long way. So stay on your toes. Be careful about these damn energy vampires out here, and be watchful. Okay. All right. So people, this is the first show. Blak the Director. I'm back doing shows. I'm trying to drop shows every Friday. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. I got another episode called Red Flags. I'm gonna drop that soon. Y'all gonna like that. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. So comment to the video. So when that red flag video gonna drop, y'all gonna love it. All right. So I'm Blak the Director. Wish y'all the best. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Been here, been had money. I'm sad game black, push a bin 500. And nothing bought me stunting. Big money pockets, Louis Vuitton watch, rubber bands in my pocket. I